Hey, let's go. It's happening. Here we go. 10-year anniversary. Let's see what they got in store for us. Okay, Yelena. Nice. Oh, Yelena's speed tier 4. I was going to say combat. Red Guardian. Oh, Red Guardian combat tier 4. They're giving everybody tier 4. Oh, tier 3. It's really low res. Tier 3 US agent. Of course, Sentry tier 5. Sentry tier 5. Nice. Okay. Hey, thanks for the donos, guys. I cannot react right now. Let's go. W. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The quality was on 480. All right, there we go. Woo. All right, here we go. Hey, 3RL. Oh, I gotta get the bingo. I gotta get the bingo out.
Wow. What an intro, 3RL. Let's go.
You know, gotta have a way to calm the nerves. Not what I expected, but you know. Good evening, agents, and welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight live stream.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, and as always, I'm your community manager, 3RL, and I was thinking, you can call me 3 now, we're friends.
3!
The announcer has returned from his last mission, is back with us tonight. How are you doing?
How's it going? 3? I like that, man. Very
casual.
Casual, very chill. Man, I'm still recovering my heart rate from that balloon, dude. I don't think that's what we planned, but that was cool.
I was just gonna let it go and let it go. But instead it popped. I was surprised. It helps me calm the nerves a little bit.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. Still nervous after, it's 3 years now me doing this, but here we go.
Crazy. 3 hours been doing
Hello,
this for
everyone.
3
Let's jump right into it.
Wow.
We're brought up to believe that there are good guys and there are bad guys.
Hey.
But eventually you come to realize there are bad guys and there are worse guys. A quote from Valentina. They have superpowers, but they are not superheroes. But they won't give up on a fight. Are you ready to meet our new team?
Thunderbolts.
As you've seen, the April update is just a few days away, and Marvel Studios Thunderbolts is out May 2nd. Super excited for that.
Hold up.
So we figured,
Is this fire?
Why not make an update about it? Might as well. All jokes aside, I want to say thank you for joining us as we have a lot to go over.
Yeah.
This update will be divided into 2 parts, and you'll eventually meet all 7 members of the Thunderbolts.
2 parts.
So keep a lookout for more details in the coming weeks about future updates, but I'm getting ahead of myself. First of all, as you may have seen as well, US Agent will be added as a new hero, and it's about time, right?
Ooh, let's go.
True.
We'll be showcasing Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, as well as Sentry. Super
we're getting
stoked.
3 uniforms and a character.
We'll preview their new abilities and uniforms in the main update coming April 28th.
Okay.
And as mentioned moments earlier, in case you somehow already forgot, be sure to be on the lookout for the remaining Thunderbolts crew. They will be joining later in a different battle. Dun, dun, dun.
Different battle.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, shit.
As we all know, we're here to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Marvel Future Fight. Give you a little...
Hey, let's go.
You're keeping us on our toes today, 3RL. Oh, wow.
I didn't tell the crew I'd be popping things, but you got to keep it fun. But can we take a moment and really take that in? How many of you in the chat have been there from the very beginning? A decade is quite a long time.
In the chat for a decade.
Check over the chat.
Yeah.
And now I mentioned, as I said in the very beginning, the start of my 3rd year as host of these live streams as well. I really remember going back. I was trying to think about the first one. I was so nervous. And then we had balloons.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
And our operator accidentally flipped the camera on a little too early, and I just was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember that for sure, dude. Yeah, we had balloons and the whole shit. I think it was a Star-Lord update. Was your first update?
Yeah, it was.
Shit by accident.
It was a lot of fun, but I was so nervous, and now I feel like I've come a long way. I still could get better at the game. But with all that being said, we just want to say thank you very much to the community. We literally would not be here without you.
Hey, it's so much better.
And it's almost time to celebrate the 10 years of legendary heroes with Endless Evolution. I
remember the dark
ages. And we'll,
of
course, be covering all the rewards and event information.
And
so get comfy, grab some popcorn, and get ready for this live stream presentation. Are you ready, announcer? How you doing? How you been?
It's just a lot to take in if you think about it. Like 10 years for any video game in general, like it's monumental. But like for Marvel Future Fight to be going, it's cool to me to see these OGs that have still been in the game for this long. It's really awesome. And thank you guys for seriously. Thank you guys the most. You guys are the truth.
Seriously,
heroes.
if you try to think about whatever else has lasted more than a decade, True. But with that being said, it's almost time to dive into the April update. But first, as everyone knows, if you've been here before, please note that the footage presented today is on a test build.
Did he wink?
And the live stream is in a testing environment.
Did he
there
just
may
wink?
be differences from the actual update. And just in case you're new here and happen to randomly stumble upon this live stream, we have a few gifts for agents during this time and at the very end of the stream, so be on the lookout for that. And be sure to like this video. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for?
Gotta like the video.
All right. With that, let's jump into the April update, shall we?
Let's go.
Before we get into the potential transitions,
Richard Rider,
people here.
transcended.
Yes, sir. 792 says he's been playing since 2016.
Oh,
Kimpo says
Orange
since 2016
is
as
doing-
well.
is
Where
doing backflip.
Rexo Green says 2017 veteran player here. There's a lot of players that have been here for a long,
You know what that
long
means?
time.
Tier
It's
4
really,
next,
really cool to me.
baby. Tier 4
Cam Rick
next.
says 2015 OG here.
Let me move this. So
Good shout out for you guys, man. That's really cool for you guys. Jay
Congrats.
Swift says 10 years strong. Let's go, guys.
Swift, bro.
All righty. Before we jump into the new characters, we're going to take a brief look at the heroes
Songbird.
who will receive a potential transcendence for this update.
Okay, true. Yep. Nice. Yo,
All right.
Richard Rider.
We have Faye Lavelle and Nova, Richard Rider, who have joined forces to protect the very order of the universe. Just want to ask the chat if you are familiar with Faye Lavelle, because I personally had to learn about her before this live stream.
Oh, nice.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, she's a
what
bit
I did learn is she is a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
True.
And Nova, aka Richard Rider, is a universally renowned member of the Nova Corps.
Two supports
The
getting
two
buffs.
superheroes work together to launch a powerful energy blast and burst into a gigantic explosion when released. But don't take my word for it and try out their new skills in game in the upcoming update and let us know if they will fit into your squad. Right. Let's move on to the Thunderbolts that we've all been looking forward to.
No, Faye Lavelle's not a new character. No.
If you caught the recent Marvel movies, you'll know that the Thunderbolts all have a dark past.
Yep.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
But I'm really hyped for this movie and see how they fill the role of the anti-heroes.
Same.
And watch their character development. Announcer, are you going to go see the movie when it comes out?
I already got my ticket.
Man, for sure. I'm always been a fan of like the anti-hero, like the whole dynamic of them being just humans, but also just scrapping together and like forming an alliance like out of nowhere. Like I'm a huge fan of that.
Yeah. I really liked how they've kind of edited the teasers they shared together. So, hopefully this is another one to take home. I hope it surprises me. I always try to not go in with high expectations in the sense of I don't really want to know what's going on. I just want to sit in my seat and enjoy it. So enough yapping. No, let's jump into the action.
I agree.
First, as you can see here, we're going to take a look at Yelena Belova.
Yeah.
Take a look at some of her moves and just the action here. Zoom in on the
Yelena
costume.
Belova.
Hope everyone in the chat is doing well.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh
go.
no, she got a reverse
She was
BBL.
raised from a child to fight and trained as a heartless assassin in the dreaded Red Room. Boy, oh boy. Yelena is ready to break free from her hollow, empty life with her new uniform and Tier 4 abilities.
Okay.
Yelena uses exceptional physical abilities and attacks close in on enemies with flexibility with her clubs and daggers. She also uses guns and bazookas from a distance and even deals electric attacks using Widow Bites.
Already 1080p.
Her broad combat style has become even stronger with her Tier 4 abilities. Jumping right into her stats,
BBL
her leader skill is called Perfect Tactics, and this increases all speed by a percentage.
Reverse BBL.
Her passive skill is Stealth Technology, and this causes dodge rate increase. In her Tier 2 passive, Target Removal increases guaranteed dodge rate and increases skill damage as well as bonus damage. Before we get into her skills, we're going to take a look at her uniform options real quick.
Okay. Seems like the quality of the...
One moment. There we go. Switch over there.
Oh, Doctor Strange.
I'm going to go with, let's see, a big Beast.
Oh, those are pretty
all
good
new X-Men.
optionals.
Spider-Man, the symbiote suit, and Dr. Octopus, Ends of the Earth. That costume's
My voice
wild.
is kind of low compared to 3RL. That's the point.
let's take a look at her skills.
But all right, I'm trying to match them so I don't talk over him. I don't want to drown him out with my yapping.
All right. As we've been doing before, I have not been looking at the skills before because I just kind of want to experience them.
Okay.
First and foremost, she seems to be okay.
The icon is quite accurate. That looks like Florence Pugh,
too fancy. Again,
the icon in the top
always
corner.
have to get a shout out to heroes who don't really rely heavily on superpowers. Not that it's anything wrong with that. I wish I had superpowers. Let us know in the chat what your superpower would be. All right, getting right into it. Skill 1 is called Baton Swing. Ooh, gotta love the after image stuff.
Let's see if we can tell if it's PvE or PvP. Do you think she's gonna get a synergy uniform?
In stun, I kind of messed up on the angle on that one. That's okay.
Move my camera.
Skill number 2, moving right along, is Spy's Dagger.
Okay. Ooh, that looks nasty.
Time as I read it out. This enables enemies with ignore targeting effect. Causes bleed, stun, incapacitation, and paralysis, and applies to self. A chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune, invincible, and all damage immunity.
Smells like PvP.
Moving on to skill number 3. The icon
PvP.
looks fun. Let's see if it matches. Yeah. Oh.
Isn't that the same?
Destruction.
Wow, that's epic destruction.
Also,
that feels so similar.
That
feels so familiar.
Ability. That's all I can say.
That feels so familiar. What's up, Carl?
This skill causes burn, a chance for the target to miss their attack, and applies a self accumulation of pure damage and increases all basic attack based on that. Skill number 4 is called Remote Bomb.
What's up, nerd?
Sure, we'll go right here. She's gonna call it in. Let's see. Steps out of the way.
Oh, she goes invisible.
Yeah, make sure. Okay, cooldown is off.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it again. Take some punches. She even calls in a final strike. This causes bleed, paralysis, and decreases all basic damage.
I noticed you got shock and paralysis. Yeah.
Applies to self, ignore targeting,
hybrid.
and increases all basic attack, defense speed, and crit rate.
Yep.
Skill number 5 is called Widow Landing.
Invincible?
Let's go ahead and reset these guys real quick. There we go. Skill 5, Widow Landing. Oh boy.
Ooh. That's kind of clean.
She's good at her job. Based on these the animations. Widow Landing causes burn, shock, silence, and incapacitation, as well as paralysis, while decreasing basic defense. And recovers a percentage of HP, grants invincible, and increases basic damage for 1 attack. Her awaken skill will remain the same, but we're gonna check it out anyway because that's what we do here.
That's a lot of ABX ABL effects, boys.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ABX ABL effects.
What's up, Black Widow?
Yep.
That's awesome. Team up.
Such a good awakening skill.
And walking away from the explosion.
Walked off.
So good.
They're cool.
W.
All right. And then we have the striker skill, which is called Flawless Assassination.
Hey, what's up, free to play Old and Gray?
And of course, I had to put in the Red Guardian because, you know, it just makes sense, right?
Of course. So she gets 2 buffs.
This increases basic attack, increases basic damage to enemies with 50% HP or lower, and decreases all basic defense. All right, now for my part that I always get actually nervous for at this point, which is practicing the combos without knowing.
You got this. 3 RL.
3, 4, and 5. How's the chat doing, announcer?
They're chilling, man. A lot of people just dropping in on what time they started, and there's a lot of players who've been playing this for a long time.
I missed it.
Ooh, this is not Brock friendly.
Oh, it's all good, brother. I probably distracted you.
Restart. That doesn't count. It does not
no.
count. Okay, here we go. 3, 4, and 5. One more time.
I did hear about the spoiler for the ending of Thunderbolts where Nova returns to Earth.
Let's pretend we didn't see the first one, but we got it the second time.
I also saw that at the end of episode 2 of Last of Us.
We usually think of Black Widow when it comes to the Red Room, but we can't leave out the other famous, seeing quotes if I was on camera, Super Soldier as well. Let's check him out.
Winter Soldier? No, it's Red Guardian. Yeah, that's not a lot of hits.
Of course, Red Guardian sacrificed everything for the sake of his country and his found family, Yelena and Natasha. In return, though, he's gained tier 4 advancement in a new uniform. The Red Guardian uses a shield in his thick body to attack a wide range of enemies.
His what?
Other Thunderbolt team members will follow up to support Red Guardian as he takes the lead. All right, jumping
guys,
into
it's not a
his
spoiler.
leader skill
Stop.
is called National Allegiance. This applies to superheroes and increases HP. His first passive will remain the same, and his tier 2 passive is called Guardian's Roar. This will ignore target dodge rate and increase skill and bonus damage. Let's take a look at that.
Like you said earlier, 3R, his uniform is just like
there's
something about the color or like the style.
Oh, I didn't even notice the guns in the back. It looks tactical. It doesn't look like overly uncomfortable. Like there's.
Can't believe you guys believe that actually happens, man.
Good sewing job, you know.
I actually like that.
You guys are supposed to troll me.
Yeah,
not the other way around.
Also, he has a great beard.
Yeah, dude, epic beard.
Thick body's crazy.
I'm jealous just a little bit. All right, let's take a look at his uniform options, shall we? All right, let's stick along with.
Oh, those are pretty good.
Noel, because everyone loves Noel. We have another symbiote with Agent Venom, and who doesn't love Jean Grey? At least I like Jean Grey.
Oh, we got Jean Grey Blazers?
All right.
Really, 3RL?
What Red Guardian can do in game.
Why I order? Yeah, 2 natives. And
I just saw someone in the chat said buff Santa. That's great.
Boy.
Santa's in the Marvel comics. Santa's a mutant.
Turn off. Cool down.
He's real.
And
I
would say he's on the same, same as Yelena, maybe.
Yeah, 2 good uniform options means that well, US Agent doesn't have a uniform, but it means Sentry's optionals are going to be biblically bad.
We'll do a whole thing.
It's going to be like Dormammu and
all right, let's
Mars
jump right into it. Skill number 1 is called Debris Barrage.
What is that barrage?
Quick and simple there.
That's some 2008,
physical damage,
2009. Sorry, 2018, 2019.
Skill number 2 is called Class Battle.
1 hit skill.
I like the theme of all his
that was
attacks.
Crazy bad.
Cool.
Yeah.
This looks the same as
before,
man.
Stun and incapacitation and grants barrier.
Shadowland skills.
All right, skill number 3 is called Red Guardian Meteor, and I hope he launches himself onto his enemies.
Uncanny vision skill option. Brutal.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Okay, there you go. We got something new now.
Talk about
there you go.
How athletic you have to be.
Turn that motherfucker into Sonic.
Jay Swift says pretty quick for a big guy.
Right?
Damn, Jay Swift's getting a lot of readouts, man. Does Jay Swift know the announcer?
It's called a stun, snare, and incapacitation. Applies itself 100% chance to grant all damage immunity. Accumulates pure damage, increases all basic attacks for each pure damage accumulated.
He might be the announcer.
The announcer's like Dogma Conflict.
Like, oh, this Jay Swift guy's pretty smart.
Spread everyone out again. It always happens. Right.
Let it rip.
Oh.
Wow, that's pretty sick.
Here we go.
Pretty cool.
Little preview.
Wow, isn't that what I said? Let's rip. Whatever. Let's rip. Let it rip. All the same thing, bro. That's what I say to the other guys in the bathroom when I go there to
bleed
fart.
And decreases all basic defenses. Applies itself an increase of basic attack, basic defense, and speed.
Imagine a skill called Third Leg.
Moving on to skill number 5, which is called the Revolutionary Fist.
Oh, muda.
Oh, nah, we're gonna reset. Let's just get a new, fresh room.
I like these skill names. They're really cool.
Yeah, no, I think that definitely matches him a lot. All right.
Okay.
I think he's throwing his shield.
This is like old Cap skill. Yeah. Seems like it.
Get a little better view. Yeah, he's definitely throwing his shield. At first, I couldn't tell. This causes stun, incapacitation, and paralysis while applying to self. Recovers some HP. You ignore target dodge rate.
Smells like a support.
High chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincible, while granting invincible. Increases basic attack, defense, speed, and crit rate.
He's doing the Mike
His awakened
Tyson.
skill, Red Hero's entrance, shall remain the same.
Yep.
Let's take a look at that on this unlucky group of robot bad guys.
Hector A says the Thunderbolt's beard, though.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very thick. Kind of like him himself.
It's gonna be like 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be the same as Yelena. And it's gonna be
all right,
like,
and last up is striker skill,
80
Proletarian
hits.
Revolution.
Proletarian Revolution. That's a good name.
It's ready to hold it down. And it made sense, of course. I threw Burn in the striker spot as well. Alrighty, this one causes an increase to basic attack and increases basic damage dealt to enemies with 40% HP or higher. All right.
Interesting.
I don't know if you heard that. I cracked my knuckles for the second combo.
Let's go 3RL.
Let's go 3RL. You got this, baby.
3, 4,
5. Yep.
Once again,
and
you
my
can
guess
always
is
check out
80
the other
hits.
recommended combos that the devs recommend, but also shout out to the content creators and everyone who supplies their own combos. Always love to see that. All right, here we go. We're gonna get this the first time, real fast on 4.
That's proc friendly.
Speed.
Easy peasy, bro.
3, 4,
Okay.
5, pretty quick there. The question is,
Hey,
will Red
2
Guardian be able
hits!
to overcome his past with his newfound responsibilities?
How does he do it?
Now,
My
let's
God!
meet the world
En
breaker,
fuego!
the golden one,
How did he do it?
the Bob.
How did he know? Who is this guy? Where did he come from? My God, you got fuck, man. God damn, I should be.
Alrighty,
I should be at the casino gambling, man.
This is what has me the most excited about the movie. I don't know much about it, but the Thunderbolts have quite the battle ahead of them. If the trailers are to be believed, Sentry will be receiving a new uniform, and I can't wait to see how strong
So wet
he
right now.
is. He dashes quickly, attacks simultaneously, and gathers energy to
You wouldn't think
burst
he actually
it.
plays this game.
We also can see
Shut
Sentry
up.
changing his form from Bob to Sentry with a burst of energy when he is in his full power.
Sentry!
His leader skill will remain the same, Shining Hero. His passive skill, Reborn Sun, will also
looks beta
remain
now.
the same. But his tier 2 passive, Scorching
like-
Hero, there's a decrease in basic damage received, and has received it increased by a percentage, and other stats will remain similar.
Okay.
All right, let's go the last list of uniform
His face
options
looks like
for
smushed,
Sentry.
right? Is it just me? 2K views the moment Sentry showed up. Hey, guys,
All right,
thanks for everybody for being
let's
here.
stick with
I appreciate
the
you watching.
symbiotes.
2K
Carnage,
is
Superior
crazy
Carnage,
for a 10-year-old game.
Thanos, because Thanos always wins.
Those are actually
and
good optionals.
Ice Baby, Iceman himself from X-Men Blue.
sucks. Wenwu kinda sucks. But
All right, let's check him out.
That's not bad otherwise. Yo, we need the void skill. Please, one void skill. Please, one void skill. Please, one void skill.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, see, like he's
Oh yeah,
Shit.
Sentry's
Like-
definitely faster, bro.
boosting around
Oh
the
my
track.
God.
Boosting.
Ooh, he's got the nitrous, bro. Yo, Crescent as the
lot of
striker
let's
is
go
crazy.
Bob in the chat.
Fuck Crescent.
Like,
Trash. No,
there's-
I'm just kidding.
yeah, like he's swift.
He's zooming, dude.
All right.
Yeah. Of course I
Jumping
remember
right into
Alfonso.
it, his first skill is called Golden Vision.
I miss Alfonso. Ooh, okay.
Quick one there, causing burn and stun one more time for the chat. Oh, okay, there's
Okay.
a long line. Let's see. Like, he's like really fast. Okay.
I like the laser
and
eyes.
everything.
I'm a big fan
All
of
right,
laser
skill number
eyes.
2 is called Sentry Charge.
I love laser eyes, boys.
Let's just go from this angle and see what happens.
Man, he hauls, dude.
Definitely need to go the other
Oh,
way.
that's the
okay.
iframe ignore, boys.
This enables attacking enemies who have activated ignore targeting. Let's just do it again.
That's a lot of hits.
This causes bleed and then removes active buff.
That's a lot of
Causes
hits.
fraction paralysis while applying to self. Some recovery of HP with a high chance to penetrate. Super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune. While granting invincible and removing it. And removes all debuffs. Skill number 3 is called Sentry Strike.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's kind of clean, though. That's kind of clean, though. I can see the vision. You got some Dragon Ball Z up in this bitch.
If I was one of the Thunderbolts and I was like, walking in for my day of work and I saw, this gentleman.
You saw
walk
Sentry,
out,
you're like,
but again, I have
I'm
no
going home.
superpowers, So
Sorry, guys. I'm out. I quit. I don't want to be a hero anymore.
Skill 3, Sentry
100%.
Strike.
I would
Causes
quit.
stun, fear, and incapacitation and paralysis.
That's a clean
and
ass
it
skill.
accumulates pure damage and increases all basic attack for each percentage of pure damage accumulated.
That shit looks nice.
Skill 4 is a fun one. It's called Void Landing.
Oh,
good
shit.
Icon. Love a good icon.
Jesse.
How's the chat doing, announcer?
Somebody cooked
They're
here.
chilling. They're really excited for Sentry. They're like, let's go Bobby. Let's go party.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go party. Oh,
Gotta love that ground damage.
okay.
That's what he said. King Santoliana says, looks like 3RL without a beard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
It does kind of look like 3RL. That's not what I expected from the 4th skill.
I've contemplated cutting the beard off every once in a while, but...
It might be an SFX angle.
Landing, true. Stun silence, and increases energy attack and Grant's barrier.
True,
All right, skill 5 is the one I'm excited about. I think we're going to get a Bob transformation for this one based on the icon. This is called Void Explosion. I guess this group... We'll do
Void Explosion? Hang on. Oh, shit.
That's cool.
Wow, that was really cool. He transformed from Bob to Sentry.
That's not bad.
It's just like a fun little nod, you know? So
yeah.
That's not bad.
He's getting blasted. Rain down some bullets.
That's not bad. Hey, it's not void, but that's not bad.
This causes bleed, fear, and incapacitation. Paralysis and decreases all basic damage. Also recovers HP, increases basic attack, defense, speed, and crit rate while removing incapacitation with a 100% chance to grant all damage immune. Let's check out his ultimate skill and strike rate as they will remain the same, but you know, we got a new uniform, so you know, might as well see it.
What's that?
Chat loves that.
I pressed the wrong button on the soundboard. I'm so sorry. Really I'm so sorry. I pressed the wrong button on the soundboard. I'm gonna stop. I haven't touched it in so long. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna touch it. I haven't touched it. I forgot what's on there. I'm so sorry.
Crescent there, you know, just
Bob meta, guys.
For a fun one. All right, it's combo time.
Let's go.
That's 100% a mistake.
4, 5, and 3.
I thought it was the boom sound that I was doing.
Get destroyed.
You know, the cinema sound. That's why I put
Nice 3RL.
Yeah.
Scorsese there.
Destruction.
Nah. It was a complete 100% mistake.
All right, the Thunderbolts must need more power to fight against this overwhelming enemy. Luckily, we have another hero to introduce.
Oh yes, U.S. agent. True. 80 hits. Yeah, it's probably gonna be PvP again, guys.
That's right.
U.S. agent.
A new superhero has joined the battle
tag.
to support the Thunderbolts.
Yep, Thunderbolts tag.
As we know, Falcon has taken over the mantle of Captain America.
Such a fucking
But many
nerd.
others have strived to fill the
Thunderbolts tag.
Well, actually, with Steven Rogers gone, and the U.S. agent was one of the first to pick up the shield. However, as you may remember, U.S. agent committed some atrocities on his new path to trying to be Captain America.
Didn't he?
And so the question we have here is, will he be able to overcome that blood stained on his shield in this new upcoming adventure of his? So watch out and find out if he resolved himself again. And we have a tier 3 advancement for U.S. agent.
Yeah, the
also
nerd
performs an attack with the other shield-wielding support soldier, Red Guardian. And it must be difficult for the enemies to struggle against the impact from both sides. So we see that in a moment. The question was, will he be able to fill the extremely large shoes that Captain America left behind? That's to be remained questionable. Leader skill is called Thunderbolts Enforcer with a little asterisk. Make sure we got that in there. This applies to Thunderbolts allies only.
Thunderbolts allies?
Which increases all basic attack and increases HP. So he'll synergize with the other members of his squad.
Team Captain
His passive skill is called Agent Shield. Supplies itself super armor and increases all basic defenses. It decreases damage received. When HP is below a percentage, it will recover some HP.
Okay.
It is tier 2 passive. It's called Captain of Fury. This ignores target dodge rate and increases skill damage as well as bonus damage.
Okay.
Decreases additional pierce damage taken by half.
Whoa, the Punisher?
Right. We're going to jump straight into the action
vibes.
and see U.S. agent's skills.
What's up, Commander? What's poppin', baby? How you doing, bro? New Robots Legend Sentry Void. Yeah. Dudong. We need it.
Got that superhero landing.
I like the icon. Right. It looks he's mean mugging.
See, about on pace with, I don't know, I feel like maybe Yelena and Red Guardian.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not a villain.
You know what it is?
Though.
He doesn't have a cape, bro. He doesn't.
Are any of them villains then? I guess none of them are villains. I don't even think Sentry's gonna be a villain.
You gotta check out some of the other heroes.
I can play a war criminal
that
now.
Have a cape and can fly.
You can play You can play literal Hitler.
Even like I remember Hulk was.
We have Red Skull in the game.
Really quick.
You can literally play Marvel's Hitler.
All right.
Like,
first up, we have Shield Clash, many options. Which causes stun.
Marvel's insane.
Ooh, I love the colors.
That's got to be the same.
Looks like dark.
Isn't that Cap's skill? Didn't he just take that from Cap?
It's like dark colors. That's fun.
Gomer Pyle. Somebody said he looks like the old man from
hesitation in the.
That's hilarious.
All right, skill number 2 is called Shield Tactics.
You can play as a pregnant woman. I love how you guys compare playing a pregnant woman to playing as Red Skull. Nice, guys. Nice.
Dime. Silence and incapacitation as well as paralysis while granting barrier for shield tactics.
Using a gun is like
moving on to skill number 3, guns, which is shield overpower.
What is he doing?
Yeah, great color choice.
That looks cool, but it just feels so much like Cap's skills. I guess that's kind of the...
Yeah, like that.
Whoa! What was that?
Causes fracture and increases...
Did anybody see that? Did I hallucinate?
Attack.
Hello? Did you guys see that? I saw that.
Skill 4.
Am I going crazy?
Conflict agent.
You guys saw that, right? Tell me you guys saw what I just saw.
Oh, there's Red Guardian.
Okay, you definitely... Okay. Oh my god, I thought I was going crazy, man. I'm like, bro, I need to lay off the coffee. Way too much coffee.
Oh, there we go. That's a good. Pretty okay.
Oh, Red Guardian's in this skill.
The stun and paralysis while applying
recovery. It was the team battle arena. Yeah, it was like
basic attacks, defense, and speed. And removes incapacitation
just a quick flash.
Against all damage immunity.
That's crazy.
All right.
Okay, we all saw it. Okay, good.
5 is called Total Domination.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
This causes bleed, incapacitation, and paralysis while applying invincible and increases basic damage. All right. Last up, we have his ultimate skill, which is Walker's Fury. Let's check it out.
His ultimate skill, which is Walker away.
I'm not sure. These little guys.
Walking away.
Runs in with his little gun, throws his shield around.
Oh shit, he spins.
Dude, that is
oh my
sick,
god, he
man.
does the kill move.
Very cinematic.
The ground pound with the shield at the end, though.
He does the kill move.
The colors too, man. Something about those colors.
The colors are great, and he looks like he's just not having anyone's BS. You know,
he's big mad, dude.
Yeah, big mad, exactly.
Oh,
this causes bleeding, paralysis, and increases basic
bro.
damage.
Didn't he like
also, it has a high chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage.
Did he decapitate him with the shield?
Accumulates pure damage and increases all basic attack based on the percentage.
Yeah, imagine
of
if the shield got bloody.
All right,
that would be
combo
sick.
time for. It's the 4th one. That's
true.
All right, 3, 4.
What do you mean useless? This guy's gonna take down Null. What do you mean? He's gonna single-handedly take down Null.
Real quick.
Nice. That one guy.
He could be prop friendly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this poor little dummy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope he becomes a superhero who is suited for his shield.
Not bad.
But now let's look at some changes and improvements that will be made through this update one by one.
All right. New PvP mode. Wow,
first
that
up,
looks
we have the team battle arena.
Are those Infinity Stones?
This has been added, and you'll build to 5 different teams of heroes and fight against other agents.
5 teams of 3.
Can we let our agents know what the difference is between this PvP and already existing PvP contents?
Oh yeah, of course. I'd be my pleasure.
W.
Right. So jumping right into it, agents will be able to set various heroes within the cost limit of each team, and the battle will be the best of 5 format. Don't judge me on my character choices. I literally just went down the line and was like bam, 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 bam. But I can show you if you go to team formation here. Each one of them has a cost.
They did the idea!
And you can only get up to 100 points.
They did the cost thing!
There. The order in which the 15 heroes will be placed will be an important factor, along with the cost limit, as I just mentioned. So consider that within your strategies. It might be worthwhile to think about it if you want to conquer your foes. Wahahaha.
Yes!
Check out some of
oh my god, this is their idea from 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. This is their idea.
Go.
Oh my god, yes,
bam.
Bro.
Additionally, another thing we'll go over in 1 second, but yeah, some of the rewards here. You get the tokens. Each round will increase your rewards, as you can imagine. And then we can go over and check out later.
Yo, this is mega W.
This is a test build, so some things may change, but you can kind of take a look at some of the fancy rewards you can receive.
I'm so
and one other thing we want to look out here. Let's go back to the team.
They got in the bag.
You see there's a hidden team settings, so you can hide one of your teams, and that particular roster will remain a mystery to your opponents, so you can change that pretty easily here. Let's say we just want team 1.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, you can change which hidden
team. And this will allow you to have some additional strategic elements to this mode. So basically you have the 5 teams, you go against your opponents, and then just we want to see some of your strategies. So let us know what you think about the new updated content, and if you would use any of the Thunderbolts, or maybe Sentry, because Sentry is pretty cool in this mode. Up next, there's some additional quality of life improvements that will be coming along with this update as well.
W, bro. W. I'm excited.
Alrighty. First and foremost,
they're changing
story
this.
fragments that were divided into each theme have now been integrated.
Okay.
The separate story fragments are different themes will now be changed to integrated story fragments, which means the old fragments can be converted to the new integrated fragments using craft. And we hope we reduce the inconvenience of combining each chest separately.
Good.
So let us know if this improves your experience.
It frees up it frees up a lot of inventory slots. It frees up like 12 inventory slots.
There'll be 53 additional slots that'll be added to your inventory, so it can help you manage your items more
inventory
easily. And as well as the Shadowland auto progress feature will be expanded to 425, as our agents have requested. As always, be sure to check out
what's expanded?
The changes, improvements, and details.
Wait, what's expanded?
That will be released soon.
I wasn't listening.
And we hope these changes will make your missions more enjoyable.
What's 425?
Now that the Thunderbolts have officially joined our roster, we've gone over the various quality of life changes. It might be a good time, maybe, if you were to return to Marvel Future Fight. Why? You asked?
Shadowland. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Shadowland. Okay.
Returning agents will receive a special buff starting from this update forward, such as free unequipped costs, daily 100 energy, and daily 100 boost points, and as well as other things. This is similar to new agents experience.
Autoplay up to 25.
And most of all, in case you ended up here by accident and didn't know,
they're buffing the new player rewards. That's crazy.
Event. So join us.
Yeah.
And with that, speaking of celebrations, we're gonna give out our first coupon code.
Okay.
And that is Thunderbolts.
W.
Update. And this will be valid until 4/29 Tuesday, midnight PDT.
6-star Thunderbolt
update. So be sure to use that before it expires, but it's extended a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's a longer.
But yeah, all right. Next up.
Coupon.
All right, 1 second.
A lot of players are super excited over the new expanded inventory, bro. Like everybody's going crazy.
Okay, that's good.
Isn't that something you were into too? Like you got to think every game you play, like you just
50
need more
inventory
management.
and it's more like
Inventory
65
management can be
inventory
such a
because they're
nightmare.
fixing
I'm also sad, by the way,
the
It
fragments.
does have one. Never mind. Okay.
Just have one saved.
I know. Save it for later. But yeah, inventory management is such a pain. So hopefully that adds some relief. All right. I got the green light. Let's move on to our next event.
Bro, there's more? W.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay.
10 years. Where does the time go? We're going to start with the celebration and take a moment to acknowledge a few players in the chat, so get ready. And we, of course, have prepared huge events to thank our agents who have joined us on the mission of collecting legendary heroes with endless evolution for the last 10 years. And in case you missed it, we released our 10-year anniversary pre-registration page to start the celebration.
I didn't see
early,
that.
And a part of that was the agent mission log. This allows you to check your progress over the past 10 years. And I'm sure many of our agents have already tried this out. I've seen lots of screenshots and stuff. And we were just wondering if you're curious about the portraits and honors earned. So just like some of you may have guessed, they're all based on missions you have achieved. So what I want to try to do right now, and bear with us because we're just going to be an interaction portion for us and you agents. We want to pick 3 agents who will share their record and we can go over it together. So if there are any volunteers in the chat, please share your ID through the chat message right away. And while we do that, we can just hang out and chat, and I'll try to read some stuff here.
All right, guys, let's try to get like that interaction in. As 3RL mentioned, please share your player ID in the chat, and we will showcase you live.
Hey, what are you trying to say, bro?
Yeah, no worries.
What are you implying, bro?
It's going to take a minute, I think, for the chat to catch up.
You won't play with Magic Tier 4 and Hulk Tier 4 and Null Tier 4.
This game has been going on. I like this little whole top secret agent files. Like, you got to think, like, if you've been playing this game for so long, it's really cool to see everything encapsulated of everything
game
you
mode
accomplished in the game, all like ranked up into like a really cool like reward, really cool you know, just all of your achievements in one place.
Where did you guys see Emma? Oh, is she right there? You guys, sorry, it's cutting off. I don't want to skip ahead.
I've seen some stuff. It looks like
she on the screen with the 5 teams?
Yeah, so we're looking for your the ID.
No way, people confuse Sharon Rogers with Emma Frost.
So this might take a little bit of some copying paste.
No, guys.
Let's see who has their game up and who can copy paste their long player ID.
You guys got confused between Emma and Sharon.
You can blame it on me.
How could you make that mistake?
A lot of cool IGNs
How
here.
could you mistake one white blonde woman for another white blonde?
So that's great.
How could you make that mistake, guys?
I cannot give you a hint about the next.
Only 274 characters and 528 uniforms in the game. How could you possibly make that mistake?
Copy paste. What do you mean?
What a noob! Nah, that's crazy though. You see how many people got excited for Emma Frost? Makes you think. Hey, I'm just saying, it makes you wonder. It makes you ponder.
Right. We're gonna look up some other ones just in case.
You know who needs a new uniform?
If you want to pull the one I gave you earlier as an example,
and a tier 4,
that one.
I know the Dank one agrees with me. If he was here, he would be like, yeah. Alex
what we're
is
looking
right
for,
once.
agents, is if you can copy and paste your actual player ID, not your
ID,
not the in-game.
I'm stalling, guys. I don't know what to do. They're stalling. I'm stalling. We're all stalling.
Sorry, guys. No worries. Just bear with us here. This is the first time we're trying to make it interactive with you guys, so we're just trying to figure that out.
For Spice Balls.
Everybody's like, I can't copy paste. I know that is a very long PID.
All right, so we're gonna go in game real quick, and I'm gonna
get off those edible coffees, bro.
Yeah, sure.
It's just a regular coffee, I swear.
All right, 1 second.
They're getting some player IDs from the chat to like load up live on the stream. It's kind of like a nice way to interact with the community.
Everybody's like, I lost my keys.
It's kind of like they're doing a roast live of different players' accounts.
All right, switch over to gameplay for us real quick.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I saw someone said they did mine.
Whoa.
No worries, bro.
Okay, that one, I know everybody saw that one. That was Sentry, like, Goku out.
Everyone's having a great Thursday evening.
Oh, thank you, George Hey, announcer, love you, bro.
Hey, we love the announcer. Yeah. This is a really cool background. I gotta say, the graphics seem kind of cooked.
You guys cooked on this update. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. They cooked for sure.
What's up,
doing
Commander?
it intentionally for sure. I doubt it.
Just so you know, we have
a future pass and a special pass.
There we go.
Right, yeah. These live streams, man, they're under so much pressure.
Yeah, I guess players don't have like
marble.
Oh, we got one.
Okay. Mazdi Baruno.
It has to be. It has to be exactly like this. They're very, very,
mods,
very
if you could
particular.
Please copy paste that over to our
I know that 3RL and the announcer are under a lot of pressure. I don't think that they would be making
mistakes.
It's
like boring. Come on, guys, we're trying our best.
Because they do really want to do a good job, and this is
honestly
really
big props to Mazdi Baruno. Like, he was the first one to pull that PID out really quick.
Tell them to make Onslaught a GBR boss ASAP. Big, can you get off your alt account?
David Campbell says they cook for PvP.
This is kind of sad. Are they edging us?
All right. How we looking? All right, cool. Let's plug this one in. All right, I see it on there. And just so you know, if you're trying to grind for these, they're going to be set in stone. So if you didn't get one, you're not going to get one until next year. And you have to be at a certain level. But if you need to look up those rules, you can check out the website, the one we're on here right now. Okay, Runner also threw in his code, so we got 2
code
there.
Coming in.
All right, here we go. This is live. Thanks for everyone for being very patient with us.
This is cool. I like this. I think this is nice.
Ooh. Alrighty.
All right, cool. Yo, 2015.
This is a great one because he got 1, 2, 3, 4 down the list. So let's start with Sentry. So this one is related to Timeline Battle. So that's where you got your icon from. And just something to note, say you got some from the list. We got Iron Man, Captain America, Dormammu. Means you related to the damage dealt to Dormammu. But if say you got Null, this is related to Otherworld Battle. Luna Snow is related to Alliance Battle. And if you got Doctor Strange, this is for reaching 100 stages of zombie survival. And from what I hear, there wasn't a lot to do.
Wow.
And then we're just going to pick a couple random ones here as far, let's see his mission.
That's cool. So the icons weren't random.
Xavier's top student.
That's so cool.
Scroll down. See some of the top. We have World Boss Hunter, Mephisto's natural enemy. So Xavier's top student, that's one I like. Since he's a good mentor, this is an honor to given out to agents with a high level and hero badge. Let's see, we got Spider-Man's friend. The honor is named after our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, indicates you're a good friend to others because you have sent assemble points diligently. Those are very important. All right, let's jump on to
you guys
the
like,
next one.
I don't
Thank
have
you
to
very
send
much.
assemble points.
We'll be sure to give you a reward later.
Attention.
So this next one's coming from the Facebook chat.
Cool.
I don't know how many of over there,
They
but
read
hello
chat for
Facebook.
YouTube? Yeah, they're
I see
reading
a bunch
YouTube chat.
more coming in now. All right,
we got our next one in
next
here.
one. Let's go.
Is it a good time to start playing? Yeah, it's the best time to start playing, bro.
There's all kinds of PRs coming in.
I know
Hey,
everyone figured it out.
another century.
All right, so we have another century here.
2019.
So it's gonna be the same applied. Let's see. Let's go with
Xavier's dead.
veteran combatant or skilled survival. I just saw that one. All right, and this is back to the zombie. You also might see survival master, the undead king. This is for based on your stage level, you'll get a different honor, and as you can imagine, they're one after the other. So if you got skilled survival, you're in the lower tier. Survival master, then undead king.
Talking shit, eh?
And then let's find one more. Stark Industries spent a lot of gold in the game. We'll say that.
What have I been sending assemble points
That's
for?
really
8 years?
awesome, guys. I mean, it's really cool
Have
to see
you
all your
been
stats
logging in
live.
every day, Reverend Clown?
You have impressive records.
All right, we're moving on to
How's your
doing
Quicksilver
one
doing? Is he tier 4
more.
yet?
One more, guys.
This is
more.
for non-runner. I saw him put his in the
I
very
ain't
beginning.
clicking the
so let's
assemble for
check it out.
today. Why not?
Thanks for everyone for participating.
W. You guys, sometimes they gotta do this kind of stuff. Hey, to the 2018 S
All right.
rank.
Ooh, okay, we got Luna Snow.
Oh, we got a Luna Snow
Clearance
here.
level 4.
sir.
Let me go back to what Luna
Thank
Snow
you, thank you,
was.
thank you.
Imagine
So Luna
logging
Snow
in
is related
daily.
to Alliance Battle. And again, think about so since this player
Bro,
got
you
Luna
haven't-
Snow, the only tier above would have been Doctor Strange, but that means he passed every other tier to get to this level.
This person got an S rank too.
Yeah.
That's also really impressive.
So the only one higher than Luna Snow is Doctor Strange. That's sick. I didn't see anyone with Doctor Strange
Alrighty.
one.
And then let's check out Sorcerer Supreme on the list. Let's see.
No, that's not when he
Supreme.
started.
Supreme.
Let's see it.
I know it's hard to.
No, it's not when he started.
This is from the first Doctor Strange movie, and he confronted Dormammu using the Time Stone. Let's see what else are on the list here. We also
How do you
have
access this?
Master of the
MarvelFutureFight.com.
I think that one is.
then
Will you
scroll
scroll
down.
down for me, please?
So you still haven't tier 4
And then we'll
Rogue?
move on to the next section. Master of the Shield. This honor just goes to diligent agents who have a high-level agent badge.
Okay.
Anyway, he had that S, so that sounds about right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for helping. Our agents have impressive records, and we will be sending some crystals to the chosen agents. So thank you, everyone, for participating. Sorry for a little bit.
They got
This is
free
our first time
crystals.
trying to do some participation, and we want to do more stuff. Just a quick
W.
note, let us know in the chat what you'd like to see in future live streams and participation stuff. I'm happy to take those notes and see what we can do and make some stuff happen. All right. Now,
W.
let's take a look at a special 10-year anniversary and look back on some memories, shall we?
Aw, memories. Let's go, boys.
Shield agent.
Hey,
Nick Fury.
that's crazy.
Track down any hero you can find.
Oh, it's Luna's music. Yo, tier 2. Sharon Rogers, let's go. Hey, Epic Quest. That was so lit. I remember the first Epic Quest. Yo, when the X-Men joined, I nutted in Korea, bro. I was busting ropes in the subway. Oh, yeah, the first Legendary battle. That's right. That's when the CTPs came out, no. Luna! Yo, it seems like the game's all about Luna. That's crazy. That's a fire song, though. Tonight's a good song. For real. Oh, yeah, first tier 3. Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday, man. That charge up skill. Oh. Gave people fits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Gambit GBR. I'm getting Hey, I remember they did this before, right? Oh yeah, for the endgame anniversary. That's right. That was so cool, man. There's people like all around the world. That was so crazy. No. Bringing a tear to my eye, man. New dispatch, W. We've gone through a lot, man. Damn. Crazy. Iron Man first tier 4, yep. Yep. Yo. Yo, that's a crazy screen. Are these new graphics? Oh, no, that was 8 year. Zombies, yeah. Zombie survival. That's a good one. This was like 6 months ago. AW. 10 years, boys. Hey. 528 uniforms. Endless evolution. W. That was pretty cool.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody.
That's very, very nostalgia,
that was a cool
man.
video, yeah. And just a heads up, we did see some of the chat about the code, and we're making sure to double check that as well.
Yeah, we're looking at that for you guys.
But it was touching to see that we what everyone has been through, and it's bringing back some good memories as well. We also have some time to look back on memories of our agents through another community event, and we have chosen some value memories to share together. So next up, I'm just gonna read some quoted, and I'm just reading some stuff about just 3 particular agents that were open to sharing their stuff on the live stream. So appreciate that. So first up, we have Aunt Spidey. And we're introducing the agent who came across Marvel Future Fight on June 13th, 2016.
Oh, wow.
And has so far enjoyed the game as a passionate free-to-player, they say.
Screenshots.
The agent joined Marvel Future Fight after watching the Civil War commercial, cleared Thanos' world boss for the first time with Sharon Rogers, who was an extremely popular character at the time of the release. And she recalls back then there were different world bosses that would appear on different days of the week.
That's crazy.
The story is so much fun reading it because the agent has attached a lot of images of the old Marvel Future Fight screenshots. We'll kind of show you some of them here. We just want to take a look, including like the Shield development room, squad battles, old Shadowland, and she wants to know if anyone remembers these. And if you do, please give yourself a round of applause. And thank you.
And Spidey, like
okay. We have an update on the code.
Oh, the code?
Thunderbolt's code will be valid after 10:30 KST. So it should be valid here shortly.
Okay.
So I apologize for that. So it should be available. It'll be available shortly.
Soon. Yeah, it's a crazy
just an update
screen,
on the
man.
code.
They buffed the UI so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to Aunt Spidey, like that's so cool and so nostalgia that she's like sharing like her best like memory of like Marvel Future Fight. That's really cool to me.
This next one's like kind of fun. But yeah, thank you for sharing your story. And we have another one here for you. And is it frozen?
It's okay. No, we're running into some technical issues here. No worries.
Nice.
That's how you know it's a live stream, fam.
That's how you know it's live.
All right.
Yeah.
So next up, we have a player from Japan, agent from Japan, and this is just some quotes, and I thought this one was funny. I made a purchase for Marvel Future Fight, and it was my very first purchase on a smartphone, and I still remember it clearly. It happened on the subway station on the way back from Tokyo for a university exam.
Oh, wow.
I held the prepaid card I bought at the Tokyo Station convenience store with my trembling hands and entered the code.
Oh, shit.
I got caught by my parents because of the family account. I was scolded for what I did because it was right before an entrance exam for my first choice college. For information, I got rejected from college. And then I took the exam on that day, making the first purchase.
Oh no!
There have been times when I've left since then, but I've been back since this recent December, and enjoy it every day. And ever since, become a daily routine to challenge giant boss raid.
Thanks, Felix.
At the time and date changes.
Nice.
It's really cool
That's
that
funny.
he remembers
Did
it.
he end up going to college? What happened?
Maybe I don't. That's not blame Marvel Future Fight for the fail, but it's. I mean, it's just like it's still fun because it's like a core memory here.
What happened to him?
Associated with Marvel Future Fight. That's really cool, man.
It's just wild to think about like the impact, I guess, from my perspective, like the impact this game has on people's life. And last up, our story is from Lucas Dean. This agent has played the game for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Since officially launched on April 30th, 2015. And some of our team members here apparently remember this agent from the old pro MFF player community event. That's way before my time. And we appreciate all the support you have shown for the past 10 years. And the last comment had some of our team members moving. The excitement has been, I've been looking forward to whenever I hear news of the updates, the joy of getting and upgrading new heroes, and the sense of accomplishment when I finally cleared a hard to difficult content.
Damn, I feel bad.
All these moments passed by like a beacon, and I was able to enjoy Marvel Future Fight consistently because of those memories.
He started day one. He started day one.
So sweet, dude. And that's so awesome that they just like remember this game so fondly, and they use it as a timeline to remember stuff.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite part about this is just like, you know,
crazy.
We work here every day, and you know, I'm a part of I work on this game pretty regularly, but like to see the actual impact.
I'm going to Japan later this year.
I think there's something special about that. So we want to thank again
Japanese
all the
college guy.
To share
if
your
you're
memories.
watching.
And especially those who agreed to share them on this live stream. We'll be sending out crystals as a gift as well for our gratitude to the agents who shared their storage. And the game has been with us for 10 years, so that's crazy.
Stalker. I'm just saying if he
random
wants
one that I threw in here is I personally remember
if he wants
in a couple of live streams ago, we highlighted a couple who met and I believe eventually got married.
Yes!
And Cynicalex even interviewed the couple. And has a video on his page if you want to check it out. And speaking of our Star Creator Club members, we'd like to share 2 thank you messages from them. So let's jump right into those, shall we?
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say congratulations to Marvel Future Fight for reaching the 10-year anniversary. I actually picked this game up when it launched in 2015, but I didn't really end up playing too much then. I was mostly just doing logins, but I stuck with it because I saw that the game had potential. I actually didn't really get into the game until the Infinity War update. I saw that they had a massive promotion for that and had a crazy update with a ton of uniforms and character upgrades and everything. At that point, I was hooked and was basically playing daily. Because I really enjoyed testing out the different characters, builds, and teams that you could make, a lot of people were asking me for advice, and that's when I started making videos. Shortly after, I was accepted into the Star Creator program and became a bigger part of this awesome community. I met a lot of people and made some great friends along the way, and in that time, the game has improved massively. I still think the game has a lot of potential and look forward to the many years ahead, but till then, it's nice to look back and see everything that's been accomplished. So once again, congratulations to Marvel Future Fight for its 10-year anniversary.
W
Quite
Commander.
an accomplishment.
Beautiful voice. Oh, hey there, Marvel Future Fight. How's it going? It's been so long since I've spoken to you. What has it been, like 2-3 years? What's that? It's been 10 years? You're celebrating the 10-year anniversary in Marvel Future Fight? That's amazing. Congratulations. It's been so long. You know, almost 9 years of making content, almost 10 years of playing this game. I still remember the first day, back in May, when I was living in Korea. And I thought, man, let me just download this random mobile game, see if it's any good. Little did I know, 10 years later, I would be saying cheers to Marvel Future Fight on 10 awesome years. And cheers to 10 more years. Let's go get it, Marvel Future Fight.
Welcome back. Thank you again. Just want to give a huge shout out to the community.
All right.
We wouldn't be here without you, and it means a lot. Thank you to our content creators who created some content for us for this live stream.
Seriously, guys, from the bottom of our hearts, like genuine as possible. Like, thank you guys so much for loving this game so much, and like thank you for accepting us as your representatives. And like we always say, we're not pros at the game, but we love hearing feedback from you guys, and we're always trying to share it as quickly as we can to developers.
All right, and with that, we have another gift for the agents as well. All right, let's pop up that code. All right, legendary heroes. And just remember, if you can't enter the code right now, it will definitely be available until 4/29. So don't stress, it will come to your inbox. Legendary heroes. All right, let's move on from the past and take a look at the 10-year anniversary event that will make our hearts beat.
Yeah, I was hoping to see a commander face reveal.
That was
good, dude.
Oh,
okay, 30% off.
Righty. Hold on.
Nice.
There we go.
Nope. Oh. Whoa.
All right. You guys got a sneak peek of some stuff we're going to talk about.
Peek. It's all good.
That's all right, you know. All right.
Oh, Lord, I'm about to
I'm happy to introduce the 10-year anniversary event. I'm just going to be ridiculous from this point on, so bear with me. This event will be happening for about a month, starting from April 28th, so be sure to check out the details scheduled for awards for the events through our community forum. The first news is a gift we prepared, and thanks that can be acquired just for logging into the game. The 10th anniversary celebration gift, of course, has arrived, and our agents are probably wondering what is looking. And then you can see it right here, right next to me. You have to do now the tier 4 selector. And that will be, of course, we've kind of talked about that for the 10th anniversary gift. But as you can see here, and not mentioning the dev letter, but a uniform ticket and 10 million gold will also just be distributed as well from the tier 4 selector.
That's an extra 1,000 crystals right there.
And with that, if you want to, you can equip a uniform right away to a hero you have selected, and with that tier 4 selector, and add that powerful hero to your team right away. Let us know in the chat.
You can just like boom Venom and then get the uniform.
All right. I know you saw it already, but let's pull it back up, and that is the 10,000 crystals. I see a lot
everybody
of
in chat has been really excited about this event. 10,000 crystals.
So it's going to be a 10-day check-in event that will be held as well. So be sure to log in every day for the 10 days, and you get those crystals.
I mean, think about it. It's just pretty awesome that players could just by logging in, there's going to be like 10,000 crystals that they could get. Insane. Is there any events that'll help them out? Figure out?
Oh, yeah. Yes, there is. There's tons of crystals, including a huge crystal discount for crystal consumption and bonus events that we've been looking forward to.
Literally over 9,000.
To be coming, and we should be popping up some of those
over
shortly.
9,000.
All right, let's jump right into it. We have the unequipped cost of uniforms, various equipment, off, and World Boss mission unlock costs will be discounted.
And the 40% off
by 50%.
Poggers.
And the cost of various dimension chests will also be discounted by 40% as well. All right, we also
some more discounts, bro.
Right. Let it rain the discounts. All right. Again, here we have that comic card craft options will be discounted by 30%, just like on Black Friday.
Nice.
There will be bonus missions where you can acquire various rewards just for spinning crystals.
Okay.
So use those crystals wisely, or don't. Have fun with them. Go wild.
True.
They're yours to do whatever you want with.
True.
Yeah, dude. I'm sure agents are going to go on.
That's
and
the best
their
advice.
Card options. Is there anything else our agents could do while they're done equipping powerful gears to their heroes?
Of course, there's more. There's always more. We have prepared a play event for agents to enjoy.
There's more?
First is a special
pass
that will be held in the celebration of the 10th anniversary.
Okay.
You can receive a selector tier 3 character in a cool Sentry themed background power saving mode screen.
Oh, it's the Sentry power saver?
Similar to what you're seeing here. His OG costume.
I love these new power saving screens, and Sentry just looks super epic here, dude. And by the way, 3RL chat is going crazy for all these amazing events that we're hooking you guys up. Like I said, we're just really thankful for the community.
Appreciate that. Let's see. But yeah, the amount of growth materials can be acquired through the pass have been increased by 50% as well. There's another special pass aside from the special future pass that has been upgraded, and you can acquire 3-star artifact chest, Odin's Blessing chest, and a premium comic card chest from the special pass.
Okay, more free stuff.
Next up, we have the Agent Training Center.
Yo, this looks crazy.
We've also prepared a training event for veteran agents and trainee agents can cooperate together.
Didn't we have a similar event like that before?
We did. Veteran agents can send their code to form a group with trainee agents. Both can acquire various rewards based on the training progress of the trainee. So no pressure there.
I mean, it's really cool. It's been a minute since we had like just the Future Fight OGs helping out them trainee agents. So
4-star sword selector is amazing.
Mentoring going on there.
What you see on screen are all the rewards that trainee and veteran agents can both get. Aside for these, the agents in training can also acquire Tier 2 Luna Snow, and veteran agents can acquire more Tier 4 materials.
What?
And Luna Snow is one of the all-time favorites of our agents among premium heroes. So if you don't have her, here's your chance. And it doesn't stop there! You get additional Tier 4 materials with daily missions. Q training montage, and I am going to list off some, these are all training montage things that I thought of. No titles, but we got wax on, wax off. I know Kung Fu. Do or not, do not try. Back to the Marvel related stuff. Maybe this qualifies. With great power comes great responsibility.
Of course.
And we don't get to choose our time. Death is what gives life meaning. So if you're ever going to be mentoring someone, we want to, show them the ropes of Marvel Future Fight.
Absolutely. It's a complicated game.
So, all right, guys, we're just getting updates right now, real time from our team. They're saying that we apologize for the coupons that weren't working earlier, but they are working on it, and we'll get a fix out to you guys that have used it already shortly.
Okay, cool.
Done.
they will get a Thunderbolts box in game for the day of V1090 update. So yeah, don't worry, guys. We got you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They take care of the coupon, guys. Don't freak out.
Whenever you're training your agents in the ways of Marvel Future Fight, you know, give them a little love and support, but don't be too hard on them. Anyway, be sure to participate. And next up, we have the return of the Timeline Quest.
Oh, nice. They're going to do a Timeline Quest for Thunderbolts?
And we figured what a great way to include the new hero, U.S. Agent.
Yo, U.S.
He's
Agent
considered
for
a
free.
premium hero, but you can acquire his biometrics for free by participating in the event Timeline Quest. And I'm sure agents remember the rewards for this event since we experienced them in the Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World recently.
So much to do, man.
Stay tuned for the Thunderbolts Timeline Quest as we have prepared interesting stories and cool rewards to fit the story.
Hero biometrics, equipment, crystals. Agents are definitely going to benefit from all these awesome events. Is there anything
that's like a free
else?
CTP again.
Of course there are. These are the main rewards that have been announced. However, there are more details that we would like to talk about, but we don't have time to go over during the live stream because, let's see, looking at the clock, we're about an hour and 20 minutes in, which is longer than most. But we'll show off a few more things just before we go. You can acquire a
10-year anniversary special event quest,
realization ticket,
Shield
and a
Archive,
mythic mega uniform
growth.
upgrade ticket from the event quest. A selector premium tier 2 character for the 10th anniversary special icon from the 10th anniversary Shield Archive missions. In addition, an event that was first released during Black Friday will be returning on May 13th, and that is the Tier 4 Hero Growth Support event will be held again.
Yeah, love the Tier 4 Hero Growth
Support
event.
Woo! Ooh, all right.
That's a lot of
It's
talking,
getting hot in this stream room,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
Yeah, gotta give
lastly, something to look forward to will be additional surprising events that we have not discussed on the live stream. We got to keep a few surprises. They're going to be prepared for the 10th anniversary, so be on the lookout. What an endless rush of events, just like those endless evolution of our heroes. Now, yeah. Let's wrap it up. Let's keep it going, 3RL. It's time to wrap up the stream with our final coupon code.
Real quick, 3RL, before we give on to that final coupon code, we actually, our HQ counterparts actually just discovered that the code wasn't working for all, so they are going to give out Thunderbolts chests to every single one. So yeah, everyone's going to get a Thunderbolts chest.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
So sorry again for that.
The other code should work just fine, by the way.
Okay, all right.
Rad.
There you go.
All right. Let's get that last coupon code.
There's one more code.
Yes.
You
get a code, and you get a code, and you get a code.
Endless
This last one is
Tier
Endless
3
Evolution.
Cool. Tier 3 select is pretty nice.
If you've been here before, you know where to go. The coupon code can be used in the main lobby screen, settings, info, and coupon.
Yeah.
If you're an iOS and Apple user like myself, you can check the coupon registration page in our forum, sometimes entered in the chat, but always on our website and easy to find.
Yep.
Expiration date is longer than usual, as I mentioned. Until the day of the update, to be sure to check out the code then. Whew. All right, that's enough. And that's it for today's announcements. Be sure to follow our social media channels for everything Marvel Future Fight. Like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Announcer, before I go on my emotional spiel, do you have anything else to say?
No, man, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, thank you for supporting Marvel Future
Love
Fight.
you, man.
We literally can't be here without you guys. Thank you.
This game would be so much worse without you guys.
What he said. But first, let's get a little...
Hey, one more time, baby. Hey, he did it! He did the streamer! Yes!
Thank you.
We got the bingo!
No, but for real though. Sincerely, I'm making a mess in here. Blew up a balloon. Having a good time. I've had a lot of fun with all these live streams, and I've been able to grow with you guys over the last couple of years, and it's been a blast. Can't do it without you. Thank you for always joining us on this Thursday evening instead of the normal Monday. But we hope you're as excited as we are for this 10-year anniversary.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate everybody. Good night, everyone. This is 3RL signing off, and we will see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.
My goat! 3RL!
Shield agent.
Thank you, brother.
This is Nick Fury.
Nick Fury's dead.